Monday it is, my people. Monday evening it is. I hope you're doing well today. So today's topic is why 65% of Lyft Express program drivers quit after 60 days. Here's why. So, just to give you a little bit of information on the Lyft Express Drive program. Lyft Express Drive program is a program that Lyft created, okay, to provide vehicles for qualified drivers that don't have a vehicle that meet the requirements to be to drive on the Lyft platform, or that don't have a vehicle at all. So if you meet the qualifications, pass the background check, you're the proper age, you know, your driving record isn't tore all to pieces, then you can join Lyft as platform as a driver. And if you don't have a car, you can join the Lyft Express Drive program. Okay. Now, the Lyft Express Drive program is a package deal where there's a vehicle provided by a rental car company that's that's provided through the Lyft Express Drive program. There's a car, there's the insurance, and the maintenance. So this is a package deal. The driver in the Lyft Express Drive program has to pay a weekly rental fee that could vary from as much as $250 a week to as much as $400 to $500 a week, depending on the kind of vehicle, depending on the city or the state you're driving in. There also is a deposit that the driver has to put down on the car. That deposit could vary anywhere from $200 to as much as $500, or maybe even more. Now, the deposit has to be posted before the driver can get the keys to the vehicle and proceed to drive on the platform. The driver has to drive 20 rides every week to stay in the program. Also, the driver has to pay the car payment first out of the earnings before the driver can receive any funds out of the earnings. So if you are if you are someone that wants to join the Lyft Express Drive program and you don't have no money, you just have the money to put the deposit down, and you out there driving, you're gonna need gas to drive that car. If you think that the money that you make, you're gonna cash out and put gas in the car, it's not gonna happen, because Lyft takes their money first. So if your car payment is $302 a week, Lyft is going to get that $302 before you get a dime. Then everything else that you make, you keep. Now, this is why 65% of Lyft Express program drivers quit after 60 days. So it's a lot of Lyft Express program drivers that join the program because they need a car, and they need a car fast. And they feel like that's the only way that they can get a car. Hey, I drive for Lyft part-time. I need the car. I can use it for what I need to use it for. And that's why at least 80% of you all that join the Lyft Express Drive program join. Now, there's a lot of other people that join the program as well, such as those that see a business opportunity to get out there and drive and make them some money. And go off into another business. Then you have those that don't have employment, that don't have a job, and they want to join the Lyft Express program to compensate for that. Okay. And let me see. You know, and I think I said I did. Then you have those that just want a car. Just want to drive or rent a car, and people are fascinated with that. Well, for those people that join the Lyft Express program with the purpose that wants to um, take that opportunity and make money and replace a job or whatever it is, that take it really serious and that's not out there just for a rental car. This is the reason why 65% of those types of drivers quit. Because after 60 days, the promotions and the bonuses run out. So when you sign up to the Lyft Express Drive program, either you sign up through the app or online, through their website, through Lyft's website. There's a promotion that's going to be attached to either way you sign up. Now, you also can sign up through somewhere online, social media. You might see a link that someone has posted to join Lyft as a driver, or on YouTube, wherever. You also can get a ride in a car with a Lyft driver, and you can show interest, and he'll say, hey, here's a card with my link on it. Sign up through it. Or, hey, I can give you my link and you can sign up through it. That's a promotional link. Every driver that signs up, however they sign up, there's a promotion going to be attached to your sign up. Normally on the driver's side, the new person signing up, there's going to be a guarantee. Okay? Now, the guarantee is going to be something similar to this. Either 160 rides, they guarantee that in 160 rides, you would make $2,800. Okay, so they're going to guarantee that your first 160 rides, you're going to make $2,800. Or either it'll be something like, hey, we guarantee that in your first 180 rides, you're going to make $3,200. Or it might even be bigger ones now that say, hey, if we guarantee in your first 200 rides that you'll make $4,000. Now, this is what those are, those guarantees. So let's say you get out there and your promotion is 160 rides. They guarantee that you make $2,800. And let's say you complete your 160 rides, right? Your 160 rides, and you complete it in 2.5 weeks or whatever, close to 3 weeks. And you complete your 160 rides, right? The moment you hit your 160 rides, let's say you only made $1,300 in that 160 rides. Well, the moment you do that, they're going to hit you with another $1,300 in the bonus because it was a guarantee. So that's going to make you say, what? Oh my God, they gave me $1,300. That was part of the guarantee. That's the bait. You heard me? That's that bait. Then you're going to be making a certain amount of money every week because they're going to be throwing you a whole bunch of 3-ride streak bonuses, ride challenges, nice ride challenges, uh, uh, 3-ride streak stone bonuses, all kind of bonuses they're going to be throwing to you. And it's going to have you making a certain amount of money for a couple of weeks. And you're going to be like, man, this is really good. Man, I didn't know this was, I thought this was, man, all those people talking about they're not making no money. I can't believe this. Man, my results are different. Now, this is going to be within side of all of this is going to happen within side of 60 days. The moment the bonuses run out and reality sets in, and the the area that you're driving in, the difficulties of making certain amounts of money in the area that you're driving in, settle into that algorithm, then you're going to see those days that you was making money while you was in your new phase, it's fading away. And then from 300 and some dollars uh, a day, making 300 and some dollars a day, going to go down to 115, 125, maybe 160. You're going to be like, what's going on? The more you drive, the more you're going to be burning gas. You're going to be spending your gas. The bonus money that you got from the guarantee and all that stuff, you're going to start putting back in the gas tank. Every day you go out there to drive in your area, you're going to be burning more gas than the money that you're making. This is reality setting in. This is all in 60 days. So you're going to be like, you got to remember, at the end of the week, your car payment comes up out of, you got to remember that the first money that you make, the car payment comes out of. So what's left to you is what after the car payment. So in the first 60 days, when the bonuses run out and you see how hard it is, how many days it take you to drive to make that car payment, this reality sets in of the difficulties of making a certain amount of money because you're driving in an area where there's more drivers than demand for riders. When all that's set in, and then also people, remember this, as a Lyft Express Program driver, they cut your cents per mile in half because you joined the Lyft Express Drive program. So if you take your own car and join to be a driver on the Lyft platform, and let's say you live in Delaware and you drive for 70 cents per mile, right? Well, if you join the Lyft Express program and you live in Delaware, because you join the Lyft Express program, they're going to cut that 70 cents per mile down to maybe 30 or 35 cents per mile because you have joined the Lyft Express program. So you got to drive extra hard after those bonuses run out because you're only driving for 30 to 35 cents per mile because you're in the Lyft Express Drive program. So driving for 30 to 35 cents per mile makes it extra hard for you to get out there and make that car payment. They're going to take that 302 every week first. After the 302, rest is yours. After you recoup your gas money out of the rest of the money that you've made, then the rest is profit. And the profits are going to get little and little, more small and smaller. So you're going to be like, wow, I'm in this program. And it's going to get to the point where you're just driving to make the car payment and recuperate your gas money. That's why a lot of drivers quit within 60 days. A lot of drivers in the Lyft Express Drive program, they quit within 60 days because reality sets in. Now, there's a lot of drivers that's going to still be driving in the program because a lot of people can't quit. They got to drive for what money they can get now. So those are the ones that get stuck in the program. I was like that. Credit bad, trying to use a program to make money so you can get your credit straight and potentially get you a car so you can get out there and make more of your own money. right? A lot of those drivers don't quit. They just keep driving in the program and dealing with all of the hardships the program give them, and a lot of them feel stuck. But 65% of Lyft Express program drivers quit after 60 days because that's when the reality sets in. And they see the difficulties of the area that they're in. Now, if they're in a good area where the demand for riders is better for drivers, they're going to stay there. They're going to keep driving because they're going to be like, man, shit, I'm in the Lyft Express Drive program. I make $1,500, $2,000 a week because you're in a good area. But for every one of you that's getting over in the Lyft Express Drive program, there's 100 more that's not. So this video is for everybody. But for those of you that's in a honeypot that's in the Lyft Express Drive program, be thankful. And just know that there's other people out there in the Lyft Express Drive program that's suffering. And, you can't look down on them. 65% of Lyft Express program drivers quit after 60 days when the reality sets in, when all of the bonuses run out and the guarantees, and then the difficulties of the low demand for riders set in. Because you have more drivers, Lyft Express drivers in one area than the demand for riders. When that reality sits in, they'd be like, oh no, we got to get out of here. I'm going to turn this car back in. Now, do know this. For those of you that join the Lyft Express Drive program or want to join it, when you pay your deposit, and even if you turn that car in after a couple of weeks, that deposit is going to stay with them for 3 weeks, at least, before they send it back to you. No, you're not going to get the deposit back right then and there. No. You pay the deposit with a credit card or a bank debit card. When you turn that car back in, which you can turn it in at any time and get out of the program, you're going to wait 3 weeks for that deposit. So I hope you don't need that money, because you can't depend on that money right there, because it's going to stay there for damn near 3 weeks before they send it back, because they have to make sure that you haven't ran any red lights or done any damage to the vehicle. If you did, or ran any toll booths or anything, if you did, they're going to deduct the expenses from your earnings. So that's why it takes them almost 3 weeks to send you your money back, because they want to make sure that it's nothing out there that you owe. So, yes, 65% of Lyft Express program drivers quit after 60 days because of the realities that set in. Plain as simple as that. It's real out here. And it's a lot of drivers that's stuck in the Lyft Express Drive program. And it's not as easy as everyone else say, hey man, just quit. It ain't that easy. You know what I'm saying? Drivers are stuck. They're trying their best to get out of the program. They're trying to keep their business to themselves, that they're stuck in the program, because they don't want nobody. They don't need the energy of nobody telling them, hey man, just quit. That's stupid that you stand in the program and ridiculing them and things of that nature. So a lot of drivers keep their mouth shut and act like they're doing good, but they're actually stuck in the program. I see you, and I'm with you 100%, and I support you, and I tell you, do whatever you have to do to get your credit straight so you can get out of the Lyft Express Drive program. And if you continue to drive doing rideshare or whatever, get your own car and do it. Do a profit more money. The Lyft Express Drive program is a sucker's game. And the Lyft Express Drive program don't benefit nobody but Lyft and Uber and Flex Drive or Lyft and Hertz and Flex Drive or whoever else it is they you're giving the money to. Okay? I just want to leave this video today for you new and future Lyft Express Drive program drivers, and for those of you that's interested in joining the Lyft Express Drive program. You know, you all are going to see what I'm talking about if you join that program. See, everyone's results is going to be different. Like I said, if the demand for the area that you're driving in for riders is higher than the amount of drivers, then you're going to be okay. But for every one of you that's going to be okay in the Lyft Express Drive program, there's at least 100 more that isn't. Hey, on 2/14/2024, there will be a Lyft and Uber driver protest and app shutdown. Uh, App surge or whatever it is they want to cut. They want to shut it. It's a protest, okay? And I would like to ask fellow drivers and riders to join in. The more, the merrier. You know, any change is going to help everyone that's still driving. You know, whether you support or not. I would like to say that I love everyone out there, and I hope that the differences in our opinions don't change the love that we have for one another. Hey, even if you stop loving me, I still love you back. I would like to say to all of you all that haven't subscribed to my channel, to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can stay in the loop for my latest videos and my live when I go live again. Hey, find you somebody to love today. Even if you don't care too much for them, it'll make you feel better. Okay? I would like to say, until my next video, let's get this bread, baby.